Good morning. Welcome to your 10 a.m. daily weather briefing. Have some partly sunny skies out there this morning with mainly just quite a bit of high clouds out there with temperatures finally reaching into the 40s so far, and we have a light easterly wind. Take a look at the current surface analysis. We have high pressure moving off to the northeast, and we have an area low pressure over the central part of the country that will be tracking off to the northeast and bringing a boundary into our area as we go into Thursday evening with our next chance of seeing some precip. Otherwise, we'll see this boundary here lifting north through our area as a warm front, bringing us some warmer conditions out ahead of that boundary. Looking at the upper level winds from this morning's balloon sounding, we have winds out of the northeast near the surface and then becoming briefly westerly and then becoming northwesterly as we go up through the column. Fairly light through the column with the exception of the peak wind of 71 knots at 25,000 feet, and the freezing level this morning was at the surface. If we look at the current visible satellite, we can see temperatures rising into the 40s over the region with a light wind out of the east. Otherwise, mainly just high clouds over the area, but off to the west we see some additional cloud cover that will start to build into the area as we go later in the day and into the evening hours, seeing more mid and lower level clouds moving into our region. If we look at the short-term high-resolution model, see how things play out over the next couple days, expecting dry conditions as we go throughout the day today, and then as this wave of energy moves through our area later through the overnight hours after midnight, could see a very slight chance of a sprinkle passing through, otherwise things remaining dry. And as we go into the day on Thursday, have another slight chance of seeing a afternoon shower or light sprinkle as we get later in the afternoon, but better chances will arrive as we get later in the day. But throughout the day we'll see temperatures warming for a mild day and slightly breezy conditions, and gradually we'll see temperatures increasing and the breeze increasing as well ahead of this boundary. And as this boundary approaches, we'll see some scattered showers moving into the area likely at or just before midnight, and we'll see a period of those scattered showers pushing through with maybe a few lingering showers just before sunrise, before things completely dry out as the boundary pushes well off the coast, and then we'll be set it up for a slightly breezy Friday with cooler air starting to move in for the weekend. If we take a look at the GFS, zoom out and take a look at the long-term picture, we'll see that upper level trough continue building east as we go into the weekend, keeping seasonable temperatures much cooler than what we'll see over the next 24 hours, but otherwise we'll have that area of low pressure trying to deepen off the coast as well as high pressure building in from the west. That'll help keep things a little on the breezy side as we go into Saturday, and then we'll see that start to relax as we go into Sunday and remaining dry through the weekend and into the beginning of next week. We'll see high pressure over the local area keeping things pretty quiet, and then looks like we'll see our next chance of precip moving into the area as we get closer to the middle of the week. Looks like Tuesday could have a boundary associated with this low pressure system tracking off to the north, pushing through, and that could bring us a chance of maybe seeing some precip during the day on Tuesday. And then behind that, likely see high pressure build back in and dry things out for the middle of the week. So if we look at the 24-hour weather risk chart, we are green across the board for the day today, expecting temperatures to climb up to around 47 degrees this afternoon and keeping that wind fairly light out of the east, around 6 to 11 knots. We'll see the winds become more east-southeasterly to southeasterly as we go through the overnight hours, and we'll see temperatures bottom out around 41 degrees and then start to warm up slowly as we go through the early morning hours for our Thursday. Again, we'll see those clouds continue to build in, and we'll see some more mid and low level clouds as we go through the overnight and into the morning hours, so remaining cloudy to start today on Thursday, and we have that very slight chance of maybe a sprinkle after the midnight hour. Otherwise, tides are running about a half a foot to a foot above normal. And if we take a look at Thursday, mostly cloudy, overcast for our Thursday, and we'll start off slightly breezy and remain slightly breezy as we go throughout the day. We'll see temperatures continuing to rise throughout the day for a warm day with temperatures 10 plus degrees above average with a high around 58 degrees. We'll see the breeze start to increase as we get later in the day, as well as the chances of seeing some rain showers as that boundary starts to approach, but just a slight chance for most of the day, mainly during the afternoon. So we do have that yellow risk for precip as well as that yellow risk for those stronger winds, particularly later in the window here. As we go into Thursday evening, we have the better chance of seeing those showers start to move through as the boundary approaches, and we'll see those showers start to taper off with just a few lingering showers before sunrise. Otherwise, we'll have a very slight chance of seeing an embedded thunderstorm with those showers, but not looking too likely at the moment, about a 15% chance or so. And then we'll see breezy conditions with that frontal passage as well, and expecting a low around 49 for the overnight low. We'll see the orange risk for precip as well as an orange risk for winds that are above 25 knots, and we'll see a yellow risk for reduced ceilings of visibilities with those showers. As we go into Friday, things dry out. Will remain slightly breezy, so we do have that yellow risk for winds that are above 25 knots, particularly early. And then we'll see mild starts of the day, and then temperatures will start to fall later in the day, expecting a high around 52, but starting off mostly cloudy, and we'll see clouds start to clear out of here as the front pushes further away. If we take a look at the extended forecast, we'll be partly sunny for our day on Saturday as the upper level trough helps to keep things a little cloudy in the area, but otherwise slightly breezy with a seasonable high around 46 degrees. Going over the next couple days, we'll see partly cloudy and mostly sunny conditions for our Sunday and Monday. Will be slightly breezy early Sunday, but then things will relax as we go throughout the rest of the 2 days. Temperatures fairly seasonable in the mid to upper 40s, and then low temperatures in the upper 20s. And then as we go into Tuesday, we'll see a mostly cloudy day, and that'll be our next chance of possibly seeing some rain showers move through. Still a ways out, so that timing of that boundary could change, but looking at about 20% chance at the moment, and a slightly milder day with a high around 52. Well, that will wrap up the 10 a.m. daily weather briefing. We'll be back again tomorrow at 8:15 and 10 a.m. Otherwise, enjoy the rest of your day.